What's up, guys? Sub-Zero here, back for another VOD review. Today, we are VOD reviewing YBY1 Rank 1 Vietnam, sitting a solid 100 LP above Rank 2. This guy, you know, he took his time to get to Rank 1, but he's sitting there, beautiful waves that he's creating here, a beautiful last 20 on his graph. And right now, he's actually ranking up his NA account. You can see over here is NA. He is sitting at about 800 LP in NA, so we can watch him play on the NA server, the greatest server of all time. I can't believe people like when you see people like YBY1 queuing up on the North American server. I mean, is it any question as to what the best server in the world is? I mean, no. The answer is an obvious no. In any case, we don't really need to glaze NA that much when we're doing a YBY1 pod. Okay, this is gonna be kind of a crazy game. I went through YBY1's match history and I was like, I wanna do a woke VOD review. I wanna do a cool game. And what's crazy is we get this Braum drop here. You know, if we were playing, you know, if he watched some of my previous videos, maybe he's thinking about this Braum Elise comp. Honestly, tell me what units he's gonna put into Team Planner here, because I don't think if you thought about it, like, you could guess it. He's going to put Senna into the Team Planner with Braum here. And obviously there's connection between Senna and Braum. You have the Jarvan that bridges the gap really nicely. But I mean, I really do feel like Slayers is a comp that, I mean, is very, very uncommon. We actually see this first augment, the Vanguard augment here, which is, it's kind of an interesting one. I think if you read this augment, it sounds horrible. Your Vanguards get like it's 8% extra HP. And then when their shield explodes, they do 50% of that as magic damage. When you read this augment and compare it to like a bulky buddies or something like that, it just looks awful. But I mean, people who the powers at B at Riot Games, who have the real secret stats that they don't want you to have, the powers at B up there, Papa Mortdog is looking at the stats and saying, actually, this augment is pretty balanced, because I mean, they haven't like changed it. I'm pretty sure when he did his video going through that kind of like that tweet that Dasik put out, he said, this augment, people say it sucks, but the stats actually say it's balanced, which, yeah, maybe it's just one of those mysteries of nature where the augment is somehow, we're going to find out at the end of the set that it was secretly bugged to be like 20% HP or something. Okay, probably not. Someone's probably tested it. But in any case, it's a good enough augment that we can take here, especially if we do want to play towards this Vanguard plus Slayers comp, which, yeah, I mean, I'm shocked that this is something that YBY1 literally from 2-1 is going to say, I'm going to hard force this angle, and it's a comp that I think, I mean, it's really not on people's radar. Ooh, we are actually going to rotate into the Boombot player here, which is really unfortunate. We're actually going to break our loss streak starting here. I mean, we're not far off of actually having a pretty strong board, but sadly we ended up selling our Boombot dude himself, the Skarner, so now we actually can't build like an amazing board here. But yeah, he's gonna start team plannering out. Is he gonna play a Gragas on this board? I'm so excited to actually see what this board ends up looking like for YBY1, because like, I mean, you look at like, I wanted to pull up like a tactics.tools, just like play rate of a comps to see like how commonly this comp is played, or just, you know, like put up a, I mean, probably you have to put in like a Senna and like a Vayne into Planner to see that. And I mean, yeah, I mean, the play rates on these comps are horrible. Slayer, Vayne, and Zed, 0.5, 0.05. So that's, you know, 1 in 20 games has one in them, kind of is a way to think about it. Here also the game is going to start to get really, really interesting, because 1, we make our gargoyle here, and 2, we get a Tome of Traits off Carousel, which, I mean, if you want something that's going to give you direction into an interesting line, I mean, this would be it. We take our, we raise the stakes there, right? Oh, no, this was it's not the raise the stakes one, it's the split or steal one. So what's our break here? It's, oh, no, this is the raise the stakes one. He wanted to raise the stakes, but everyone else just opted to cash it out. So everyone is going to get 5 gold, and that's literally going to be the augment, or the I almost want to say anomaly, the encounter this game. That's our entire encounters. We get an extra 5 gold. I mean, pretty chill, but I mean, not that crazy. Pick up the Nidalee tune. We are actually going to play this onto the board here. Question is, when are we going to pop this? Are we going to pop it now? I mean, we don't have to pop it this round, so that's kind of cool. If I've talked about Tome of Traits before, the information that's been given from Papa Mortdog is that you have 25% chance of hitting any of the traits that you have on the left. Obviously, the ones that don't have emblems cannot be hit whatsoever. We do crack this here, and we do hit a Vanguard if we want it, which I feel like has to be the take here. This is really, really nice. I mean, when you only have really 4 traits in, I mean, it's interesting because, like, actually, I want to go back and look at the anvil pop there because there's some kind of information here. So we got Vanguard from the traits that we had in, and that's literally it, right? These other 3 are random. Yeah, I mean, I guess you just take Mortog at face value and that there's no way to game it, and that we had a 1 in 4 chance of hitting Vanguard here. It's kind of surprising then that, I mean, I think after winning that fight, we were hoping to hit the 25%, and, you know, if we do hit it, then we can actually play for 4 Vanguard. Though, hilariously enough, this whole lobby is open, man. I mean, this guy makes sense. They have the Rapid Fire +1, so they would love to play Cypher from this spot. Cypher, Rapid Fire +1, enter a Nectin later is just so gross. They don't have Cyphers, their problem, though. I mean, they kind of need to pick it up soon. And they only had the 1 LeBlanc. They didn't even have a Vi, and we're holding 3 Vis, so boom, that's a few out of the pool. But we're going to continue with this board for now with the Gwinsu slam. The other kind of interesting thing is that we did slam Gwinsus here, which, I'll be real, I'm curious where this Gwinsu ends up, because if we want to play for Senna Braum, we don't have a Gwinsu holder. I mean, Senna does not hold Gwinsu very well. She's very, very low attack speed. We do pick up the Senna here relatively quickly, so that's nice. But yeah, what are we going to do with this Gwinsu? I mean, we'll see here. I mean, you obviously, had we not team planered out Senna Braum and yapped about it a little bit, I do think, you know, I wouldn't have been shocked if this just was a Vanguard Marksman game. Very easy to just play Vanguard Marksman from this spot. You get to play a +1, throw a random Zac onto your board or something like that, and, you know, have a good time. I could also even see it just being, I mean, you could easily play Twisted Fate from this spot. I mean, it goes to show how far Twisted Fate has fallen, in which we have a Gwinsu and an Archangels and a Cloak open here, and we're not going to play it. Ooh. I mean, Vanguard Marksman, there are a decent amount of orange items that work here, so I could see this certainly being the take here, and it does look like, I don't know which, as far as what's broken on Senna, Gold Collector I think is fine. I've taken that before, but a 3-2 Gold Collector, I mean, yeah, we are actually going to reroll over this and then just take the bulky and say, you know what, tank stats onto these guys. I mean, okay, doesn't it have to be bulky? I mean, I wanted it to be the other one because it would be more fun, but, like, isn't bulky way too good in this comp? I mean, it's HP that scales up your Vanguard shield, and it's shield that scales up the fact that Vanguards care about getting shielded. So, I mean, it's everything that you could ever want in this comp. The only downside to it is we are now double defensive augment. I mean, you get a little bit of damage out of the Vanguard augment, but I mean, I don't know where the power is, honestly, because I feel like it sucks. But I think the power is in the extra 8% HP, which is, you know, onto all your Vanguards, which is pretty good. But this is double defensive augment, so it's a little bit scary here, actually. We do pick up the Zed pretty early, which is really nice for our early game. We can move the Vanguard spat to him and have a fantastic holder. Wait, we're going to fit Cypher in on this board, actually. I mean, I guess why not? We're going to play the Zed and the Vi, so we might as well just play this here. It's kind of hilarious, but it's going to be a baby win streak Cypher. I don't know what we're going to cash out of this, but I mean, the downside is not very high, you know? Ooh, another... Man, the hacked carousels are pumped up here to 11. All right. Our items are pretty awkward as well. I gotta say, if I'm in this spot, I mean, I do not know this line very well. That's why I'm watching YBY1 play it. But I mean, I don't know what we're going for here. I mean, this looks reasonable. Even Shroud. What is it? Gunblade? I mean, it's not Shojin, right? BT. Oh, okay. I mean, BT, Vanguard Zed. I mean, okay. It leaves the rest of your items maybe not that awkward. I mean, you could make a Morello very easily. Yep, and then just get the heal cut down. Okay, actually, I kind of love it the more I think about it. But this does mean that we're gonna play Zed for, the whole game, so we might as well just start itemizing him now. Even Shroud, is nice to get some armor shred, but I mean, Zed is just such a good unit in the early game. There are just so many fights where this Zed unit will snipe out their backline, kill them for free, and it's just a free win. We do have the Jarvan, so we are going to actually pre-level it, but say we're not going to full level in this spot. The other kind of interesting thing is our Zed positioning, second from the left. It's a little bit awkward to position him with the bulky buddies here, but he's not caring about putting him third from the left or third from the right here. And we end up jumping onto the Aphelios there, so it works out. Also, what's going on with this guy's setup? Why does he have an Aphelios and a Xayah already? But it's actually gonna be okay. The Zed is gonna clutch it out. I mean, this fight is a BT diff, right? Just getting the third item to Zed was huge for us here and just allowed Zed to clear out the board. I mean, Oh, that's, I mean, the greatest cash out of all time. 1 gold here from just the 12 stacks that we had earlier, because we ended up cutting it later. And yeah, now we're gonna start pivoting to our real board. And whoa, wait, what is this? We're gonna move the items over to Braum. I think just watch and learn. I don't know if I can analyze this. Guinsoo BT Braum. I mean, well, okay, we don't have Syndicate in, is the first part of it. I mean, Braum's, the way that Braum's Syndicate bonus works is it's on a timer, right? It's every like X amount of seconds. It's not like you can auto attack a bunch of times with Guinsoo and proc this a lot. I want to see where this goes, is all I will say. All right, I mean, climb the ladder seems solid to get some resist onto these guys, and it's also some physical, like some AD for the rest of your dudes. So I do think, or not climb the ladder. I mean, we did actually have climb the ladder here, but this one, wait, it is called, is it called climb the ladder? The one where when your bros die, you get stats. All right, we are going to get Syndicate onto this board. We are going to Syndicate the Braum here with the world's most woke Braum build. I mean, I will say, if you watch fights, this Braum unit does tend to do kind of a lot of damage with his, I mean, 2.2k. I mean, respectable, honestly. Okay, we kind of cleared this board because this guy's last stand, so maybe that's not the best test of it. But Braum does do a lot of damage. So, I mean, I could see this kind of being the idea is you're going to play for Braum as almost like a pseudo carry here. We do pick up the Senna too, and he has the blue buff for Senna. This is like Echo. I mean, we almost had to build it because it was tier, but I love that just usage of items. This is kind of like echoes of Senna's like Senna 1.0, which was Caitlyn, the 5-cost Caitlyn, where you'd build blue buff onto her. Now the problem is this Senna has a lot more mana than that Caitlyn did. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm trying to like pull up, like read everything that we got going on here. Like go reread Braum, reread like 6 Vanguard or something to see if there's like something else that I missed that makes this build work. Ooh, Garen looks pretty juicy here for YBY1, by the way. 3rd pick on Carousel gets it. But no, I mean, this is the idea. We're going to reforge here. I mean, as far as spats go, I mean, we also did burn the reforger here. So, I mean, you could go for a Syndicate spat. What else is there? It's just Syndicate spat, I guess, and that's going to make it easier to play Syndicates on this board. Like I said, your guess is as good as mine. I mean, why the Guinsoo is on the Braum instead of the TF here, I still will say I don't really get it. I mean, it's a TF1. I mean, he must be saying that. I mean, and if you look at like damage here, because actually let's look at the damage chart here. I mean, I would not be surprised at all if Braum actually TF out damages it. Somebody, I mean, okay, what I really need, honestly, is a Vietnamese translator to go and watch this VOD and tell me like what he said during this VOD, because I mean, it looks like he's just straight up trolling. I will say, but I mean, he wanted the Guinsoo. I mean, he must have a dream for this Guinsoo. But I'm trying to think of what it is, actually. I mean, there's no... I mean, as far as like 5 costs that are gonna hold it later, there's not really one. And we did lose this entire stage, so I mean, is the tech Guinsoo Braum every time? Probably not. We do move the blue buff and this down here. I mean, we do have to hit our board very soon here. I mean, I'll be real. I thought this game was going to be just a Vanguard +1 VOD review with the fact that, you know, we're playing around Braum and Senna, and I thought that was going to be woke enough, but the Guinsoo's on the Braum, I really still can't explain it. We don't get Syndicate +1 if we wanted. Titans Resolve! What is this? Okay, I mean, maybe I just have to wait for the Braum 3. Maybe the Braum 3 will reveal all. I mean, maybe this is just new school Braum. I mean, I mean, if this works out, he's just the GOAT. We can't just keep rolling this component to look for the Syndicate +1, which I do think is what we're looking for here. All right, let's watch and learn. Let's watch the Braum go. I mean, he's got his Titans fully stacked. That is a huge shield and does good damage here. Another cast. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look bad. It honestly doesn't look half bad. We found the Syndicate spat, so now we can Syndicate. We can Syndicate the Braum. I mean, that's going to be way more damage onto our board. All right, so I mean, let's just watch the Master play. I mean, what do you guys need me for, honestly? Just watch the Master at play. I mean, I'm doing my best here, but how can you analyze this? All right, I mean, the Braum He's very tanky. I will say, the Gwinsu looks absolutely whiz. Though, to be fair, we did just fight a pretty insane board. It's a Rapid Fire Renekton. I mean, not an insane cash out, but 2-star Zeri, 2-star Zed, double Rapid Fire emblems, by the way. So, I mean, this guy is probably our natural counter because of just the scaling of Rapid Fire. If they get to their Rapid Fire stacks, we are just dead. And the Renekton is just going to chew through the Braum. So, I mean, can't really be expected to win that fight, I will say. We are 23 HP, so... I mean, if this board sucks, we will actually pot 4. We could if this board sucks, we will lose 2 quick fights and die. So, we'll see. We will continue to see. But, I mean, so far the Braums look... I mean, I could almost see the BT Titans. The Gwinsu, I gotta say, looks absolutely horrible, and I cannot co-sign on that. But, I mean, this Braum taking all... Oh, my God. And the Braum, 6.3k damage, actually clutches out the fight, and we win there. Oh my God. I mean, let's do it quick. I actually just want to check the board that we actually beat there, because I mean, honestly, marksman +1. This is flatline, right? This is flatline marksman +1 for marksman, Xayah, MF. The only thing is our Xayah items are Gwinsu because we missed onto a Aphelios, and they have a Braum 2 and a Leona 1. So they have Braum 2 itemized, Ross 2. I mean, that board doesn't suck. I mean, it's not the craziest board I've ever seen, but we did beat it. And hey, that's half the battle here. All right, last real item that we can grab here. I mean, Redemption sounds so good in this comp. Oh, of course. Of course, actually. I mean, the Braum is doing so much magic damage that we actually need the Spark here. I mean, I wonder if... I mean, we're probably doing a little bit more physical than magic, but not by a crazy amount. All right, see if we can win another couple of fights and lock in something of a top 4 performance, because it's still pretty scary. This is a horrifying trait tracker board here. All right, I mean, if we take a good loss versus this comp and we were wrong side, we got stunned, everybody stunned by the Sejuani twice. If we take a good loss versus this board, I think our board's broken. All right, maybe not broken because that was not a great loss, but we're getting closer to a top 4 here. We do get the Gragas in here. We're going to move Spark up here, and we move... What do we... Oh, Syndicate over to the... Syndicate over to the Senna here, just saying we really just... I mean, we reforge, right? And we say we don't want blue buff, and we ended up reforging into another Spark. Okay, I mean, it's stats, I guess. Rotate into this Rapid Fire guy again. I mean, wait a minute. Wait a second. Oh no, can we beat the Zed? I mean, the Ross CC was actually huge. I mean, how did we win that fight? I honestly, this is gonna be a bit, I mean, it's actually, this I've gone pretty quickly, so we actually have some time. So I wanna go back and, I mean, so we clear this frontliner. The Zed dashes back here to our Gragas that we sent up, and then our Braum walks straight up to the Renekton, does a ton of damage, and the Senna plus the Braum just solo it out. I mean, did YBY1 actually draw this up from the start, saying that we were going to send this? I mean, there's no way that he predicted that the Zed would dash back to this. I mean, if he did, the Zed has to dash here. If YBY1 predicted this, he's the greatest of all time. He probably did not predict all of that, but I mean, just getting the Braum on the same side as the Renekton to get onto the Renekton, and then Senna clearing out. And then honestly, I mean, decent damage from the rest of the dudes with just this Vanguard augment, I mean, is value. And it's a top 4 all of a sudden from I mean, he's the GOAT. I really... This board still looks highly suspect to me, but the Braum is doing good damage. I mean, maybe he just wanted to try out this tech, and... honestly, go force this comp in every single game. It's completely broken. Okay, and don't blame me if you lose LP for it. Hit the Gragas 2 here, gonna roll down a bit just for some upgrades here. Don't really find much. Now we are going to move this Gwinsu down to the Senna, which makes a lot of sense because we do have a last item for the Braum now, and we are going to unmake Gragas so that we can make the Leona 2 here. Don't mess up our positioning. All right, so the Gwinsu goes through a very... I was saying, I'm pretty sure the Gwinsu Braum was not optimal from the start, but it goes through a very long journey and ends up actually on our Senna, which still not amazing on her, but it's at least attack speed on her. We're actually wrong side versus this guy, so I do think we are going to finally lose this fight. But did we save enough HP for it to be a top 3? I mean, top 3 with this comp, I mean, has to be he's a beast. What did we learn? What did we learn from this VOD review? I mean, Braum with BT Titans looked honestly surprisingly decent. BT, if you're in a pinch, can definitely sit on the Braum. We tempoed the BT and the Guinsoo onto the Zed in the mid game and then moved them over to Senna and Braum. The Guinsoo took quite a journey, stayed on Braum for a long time, but eventually made it there. YBY1's a beast. Spark's really important when you're playing around Braum carry, which I guess this is. And YBY1's a beast. I mean, we can say that 10 more times. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, at least for the entertainment value of what was going on. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, check out my Twitch, my Metafy, all my other links down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Probably won't be as crazy as this one. Maybe I'll do one even crazy. Okay, I'll see you guys then. Bye.